we are from Group 1 and this is our terrarium. My name is Nadira, Zulfa, Salsabila.
My name is Novita Airotoria.
My name is Alya, Keisha, Aristia, Putri.
My name is Presli, Simatupang.
You're watching.
Now I want to explain what is a terrarium. A terrarium is a good way to keep plants indoors with a minimum of care. The shape is tightly closed, like clear glass. This is our tools and materials. The first one is 5 stones. The second one is activated charcoal. The third one is sphagnum moss. The fourth one is mixed soil forest. The fifth one is moss. The sixth one is worm and cricket. The seventh one is forest pebble ornament. And the last is Pitonia. For our first step, insert the 5 stone into the transparent glass. And then we add activated charcoal into above 5 stones. And then we also add sphagnum moss into the transparent glass. And then we add mixed soil forest. We add more the mixed soil forest. We add more and more the mixed soil forest. And this is our worm.
First, we add worms to the soil. This helps keep the soil loose, allows air circulation, and allows the plant roots to breathe properly. Furthermore, the worms also help produce natural nutrients from their waste, making the soil more fertile. So, what type of typical terrarium is this? So, our terrarium is classified as a closed terrarium because it uses a glass container with a lid that creates a closed humidity circulation system. This ensures the moisture inside the container continues to circulate and prevent it from drying out easily. And then back to the step. Then we plant the plant on top of the soil and gently compact it around the roots to create a more sturdy, tightly attached root system, allowing it to easily absorb water and nutrients. We also add climbing plants to this terrarium to create a more natural look, like a mini forest landscape. Furthermore, the leaves of these vines can cover the surface of the soil, thus maintaining moisture. Finally, we compact the surrounding soil again. This is important to eliminate air pockets that make it difficult for roots to attack it to the growing medium. With sufficiently compact soil, water can spread evenly and the plants can grow more stable.
I will explain about our terrarium. So the layer we have stones. Stones serve as a drainage layer, preventing water from pooling at the bottom and causing root rot. And then we also have activated charcoal, which is aided to filter the water and prevent bacteria, mold, and odors. It acts like a natural purifier. And then we also have the moss. It acts like a sponge, helping retain moisture while preventing soil from trickling into the stones. It also provides a habitat for tiny decomposer. And then the previous one, we also had soil. It provides essential nutrients and healthy microbial environment for plant growth. And then here we also add the plant. We get the plant from outside the lab, and plant is crucial for terrariums due to its humidity-loving nature. It plays a crucial role in oxygen production and water recycling within the terrarium. And then for aesthetic purpose, here we add the stones and then forest pebbles, and then later we also add the house miniature. And then after this, later we also adding helpful invertebrates, the animal, to make this terrarium a living ecosystem. And then we add caterpillars, act as a temporary herbivores that mimic natural life cycles. And then we also add worms, to improve drainage and soil health, and then we also add crickets to help decompose organic debris and serve as part of a nutrient recycling loop.
So what we learn about this project and also connect to industrial engineering. This terrarium project we learn how a small ecosystem can maintain balance even within a closed environment like a chair. We include components such as soil, rocks, grass, worms, crickets, and centipedes, each playing an essential role. The worm helps decomposite organic matter, the grass produce oxygen and absorb carbon dioxide, and the crickets and also centipedes form part of the food chain. From our observation, we saw how each living element interacts with its surrounding to form an interconnected system. If one component is distributed, the entire system may lose its balance. This shows us the importance of harmony and sustainability in any kind of system. So how is this related to industrial engineering? As industrial engineering student, we learn how to design systems that are efficient and sustainable. The concept of industrial ecology teach us to view industrial system like ecosystem where the waste from process can be reused as input for another. For example, waste material from from one factory can become raw material for another.